Welcome back to the Wizard Weekly, where we talk about everything happening right now in gaming. As of today, we are less than 1 month away from the official Nintendo Switch 2 reveal showcase that will undoubtedly have so many people just setting alarm clocks to catch that early ass event in the morning. And hell, some people might even be using their alarm clock that they might have purchased from Nintendo just because the freaking Nintendo fanboy would be at an all-time high when that event just comes around, mine included. And as the age of leaks and reviews start to dwindle down from the Nintendo Switch 2, as we finally get like concrete information for this new handheld, we can't go out without one more bang. And it seems that we finally got that because recently a FCC report, which is the Federal Communication Commission, which regulates like radio waves and signals that are sent between electronic devices, they had a recent component filing for this new electronic that doesn't outright say it's the Nintendo Switch 2, but based on all these descriptions that we have here with the Joy-Con, the game card, SD card, AC adapter, something tells me that this isn't some sort of fucking Game Gear. And in this report slash diagram, they confirm a couple of things, but one of the main things that they confirm is that the Nintendo Switch 2 will have official like amiibo support with this new NFC reader that we didn't know if the new console is going to have or not. They also show things here like the model names with the BEE standing for all of the family of Nintendo Switch 2 hardware, like BEE 001 is the game console itself, 012 is the left Joy-Con, 014 is the right. And with that, we already heard rumblings of this BEE family name in the past couple of months from previous leaks, but this follows the same Nintendo pattern that they have with all their consoles when they list the family of the certain console that generation. Like RBL was the Wii, as you already know, HAC was the Nintendo Switch, and the original HAC Model 1 Nintendo Switch version, that was the best to hack before Nintendo decided to kill all our hopes and dreams. And then alongside of that, it was also shown that both of the new USB-C ports that we see on the Nintendo Switch 2 console that was teased in the past few presentations, both of those will be ports for you to be able to charge the controller. So I'm guessing that's going to be better for anyone that wants to be able to play this console while it's being charged, because I know if you try to play the Nintendo Switch right now while it's on charge, if you're playing like on your back and you're laying down on your bed, having that cord and like the between you and the console is a little bit of a strain and it's really weird. But having a port at the top, that'll make that whole experience a little bit more easier, which I'm thinking Nintendo's trying to go for right now. They also show support for Wi-Fi 6, which is pretty expected for this new generation of Nintendo console, and really for this whole new generation of gaming that's based around the internet, where more and more games require connectivity. So I don't know what we're on right now. I think we're on like Wi-Fi 8, Wi-Fi 7, where it's something crazy on 5G. So even Wi-Fi 6 though, that's expected, and I'm sure it's going to run pretty well for Nintendo Switch online games. Either way, there's a lot to look forward to, both good and negative, for everything surrounding this console, since we right now see a lot of investors pulling out of Nintendo stock since it's plummeting because of all the increase in price tag, all that uncertainty with the markets and whatnot. All of that is causing Nintendo stockholders to pull their shares. But no matter what this console is price tag and how much I'm going to complain, no matter what it is, I still think that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be a pretty decent piece of hardware, especially for the next generation of Nintendo Switch, really. But then again, moving on, this time to some more Nintendo news. Just briefly, it is about to be a Mario 10 Day, or Mario Day, as they try to merge these numbers and words together and create this cross-alpha numerical amalgamation. So for the past few years, Nintendo has been celebrating March 10th as Mario Day for obvious reasons, and this year, like I think this happened last year as well, but you get a 14-day free trial for Nintendo Switch Online membership, which is pretty decent. I mean, I really only get this for like the benefits of having those cool profile pictures that you can download off this membership. But along with that, obviously our favorite Italian plumber, who does a terrible job at protecting his main woman from freaking zoo animals, also has a sale going on for every Mario game that they have on the Nintendo Switch shop right now, eShop right now. And these sales, as you can see, they're sales by definition but not by popular thought. And I mean, it really sucks to see games like Mario RPG only get this 30% discount from the $60 price tag, because not even like 3 weeks ago I saw this game on sale for like $25 at Target or something, when they were trying to get rid of, I guess, all the stock of games that they couldn't get off at full price. And Mario RPG is an essential game for any RPG fans, especially of Nintendo, to play. But this game, you could definitely get this for way cheaper on the aftermarket right now. Nintendo's even sold this game for lower prices, I'm pretty sure. so I don't know why this game didn't get the steep discount that it already had before, but but as you can see, we got Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hopes games that nobody wants, which is why it's so low. It's kind of a known thing at this point to understand that the Nintendo Switch eShop sales are rarely ever like actual sales until you get into like the Black Friday and the holiday season, like Christmas I'm talking about, to which you'll actually have like steep discounts. These are just for someone that might just have the cash to spend on hand and would rather just download these games instead of going to a store and look for those actual steep discounts you will find on Nintendo games. And this list is actually short as hell. These are the only Mario games that they're letting you get for this discounted price tag. Wow, it goes off to Yoshi's Crafted World, which barely even counts. But yeah, if any of these games catch your eye, you have until March 16th, 11:59 p.m. to get these deals. So, out of these games, I would say the best game to get is Mario Wonder, just, based on this select pool right here, because you can get Mario RPG for cheaper. Probably get a lot of these other games for cheaper as well, but, Mario Wonder is a decent game, and you probably won't find it for a price lower than $42 on the aftermarket, just right now at least. And then briefly, lastly for today, for anyone that cares about the new Battlefield game, as you probably already know, in the past couple of months, Battlefield, they've teased that they've setting up all of their EA studios that's made Battlefield games before into one big ass conglomerate studio to work on this new Battlefield game that they've been cooking for the past few, I guess, years now. And in the past few weeks, they've had a select play test for this game, and some of that play test has leaked, which some players are really excited for, what the game looks like in its current state, because as you can see, there's going to be a whole new physics engine that they're toying with to make more destruction and chaos in this large scale, I guess almost 50v50 or 25v25 type of game match that Battlefield is always been known for. And I mean, from these first few comments, you wouldn't think what I said is true, but on the overall consensus is that people are at least hopeful that this new Battlefield game will perform better than the past few entries that they have their player base. Don't get me wrong, Battlefield 5 is still an amazing online game, but people have kind of disregarded Battlefield as a huge contender in the whole first-person shooter race when we have Warzone and Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that are obviously like the big cake in the game right now. And I'm pretty sure you can also sign up for the play test that they have, well, the next one that they have going on right now, because I got an email from EA saying that I can get on the Skate play test, and on that same like bridging page, they have one for the Battlefield play test that I signed up for. So if I ever do get a chance to play this myself, I'll definitely get footage to talk about. But I would say this does keep me hopeful for the future of Battlefield. I always loved Battlefield 3 growing up. Like, I stayed on that game. I love just the chaos of those big Warzone type of first-person shooters, and I do like what I see here. Now, the biggest concern is how this is going to run on systems going forward. Like, this is footage captured on PC, and I'm pretty sure whoever has this has a decent build, but how this would react in a game where everyone is trying to destroy your building, how that would do on online connectivity, that's the biggest question that people have, and they want to see if EA can pull this off, which I hope they can, because this would be some sick shit. And that's all that I got for today, man. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.